Welcome back, everybody. Dr. Natalie Gonzalez here. I've had several people in the last month say, I have pain all over. That means I'm getting old. And that couldn't be further from the truth. What that means is that you have inflammation. And there can be a number of reasons for it. Foods, stress, lack of sleep, lack of movement or exercise. All of the things that help you make your body's own painkillers are the things that you need to be looking at when you have pain in multiple joints, multiple places of your body, or if you have pain all over. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting old. And I actually did believe that for myself until I started studying functional medicine. And when I did, I started looking at the things that I could tell were triggering that pain. And one of the most surprising things to me was my level of stress. When I started studying for a large exam, or I started having increased stress or anxiousness regarding anything in my life, whether it was my dad who's supposed to be having a heart procedure, whether it was that I was going to be traveling, anything that really revved up the stress would also increase the pain in my body. When it comes to pain all over your body, lowering the stress, whether it's to decrease the things that are causing the stress, or if you're not really sure how to do that, to do it with a simple meditation, that's a really good way. We have a video for that if you want a really simple one to do. We also have people do breathing, and we have put at least one video out there to show you how to breathe more deeply and increase your body's painkillers. And the third one would be just focusing on something and then letting go all of the other thoughts that are not related to that. Any kind of visualization or meditation or breathing that we've taught that will help lower your stress level. If you have a particular wind down routine for sleep, so something very simple like getting out for a walk, that's also very helpful in lowering that cortisol, which is the stress chemical, in lowering the cortisol before you drift off to sleep. And it will not only help you fall asleep, but it will help you to stay asleep for the entire night, or at least be able to fall back asleep if you wake up. And then make sure you're getting out for either a nice leisurely walk, or if you are able to move enough, maybe you're having less pain on a certain day, or you can do a different kind of aerobic activity. Do it at a low to moderate rate for a longer period of time. And by that, I mean about 30 minutes or more. And that will help your body produce a lot of the painkillers that we call endorphins. So I would say food is one of my first ones that I would do. You don't want to be feeding the flames with your diet. So getting the processed foods out, the fried foods out, anything you're sensitive to, that would be dairy, wheat, non-organic soy is especially inflammatory because it is mimicking the normal hormones in your body, and the pesticides just attach to where those normal hormones would be functioning. So organic soy is usually okay, but not always. Just depends on the person. Lower the grains, lower the charred food, lower the pesticides that you're getting in. So to go to organic or grass-fed, whatever you know that's causing increased pain in your body in terms of food. And just trying to find out what those things are that are triggering it are really key. And we use the Clean Reset diet for that. And it can be very helpful in telling you what foods might be triggering that increased pain and inflammation. You can think about increasing things like the omega-3 fatty acids, and those are going to be found in your wild-caught cold water fish like salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. Even grass-fed meat can be lower in the things that cause inflammation. You can increase the anti-inflammatory foods, so all of your colorful vegetables and fruits, but just keep that at a nice balance of maybe 1 or 2 fruits a day at the most. And then the rest you can have in anti-inflammatory, colorful vegetables. So for food, we talked about what to include and what not to include. For relaxation, we talked about lowering the stress so you're not feeding the inflammation and then doing the things to relax. We did talk about sleep and just making sure that you lower your cortisol level or your stress level before it's time to go to bed so that you can fall asleep, you can sleep more soundly, and your body can produce the things that help your immune system lower that inflammation in your body in a much easier and a much more effective way. And lastly, your relationships, of course, can also be used, because when you are in relationships that are supportive, that gives your body such a sense that all is well, and it will help lower the stress level and lower the inflammation in your body. If you have any questions, make sure you let us know, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.